Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Optics in Action, where we spotlight leaders with vision and clarity. And I'm super excited to have with me today the co-founder of Nanox. His name is Gustavo Pagotto. Did I get that correct, Gustavo?
Yeah, correct.
All right, fantastic. So I'm super excited to have him with us today to talk a little bit about this Nanox technology and its application in packaging and for antimicrobial or type of technology for preserving foods. And so I'm going to turn it over to you, Gustavo, for a moment to tell us a little bit about yourself and about the technology so our audience can learn directly from you. It sounds like you've got some great expertise here in some interesting technology.
Yeah, thank you so much. My background is in chemistry, in material science. I'm PhD in material science, but we are working with business development for a long time. And we are. I am a Nanox co-founder, and Daniel is my co-founder. Founded Nanox a long time ago, and Nanox is a multinational company, and but we are launching the company in US 1 year ago. So we start the company in US in 2016, but because of the regulatory during this time, we are trying to get the regulatory documentations to be able to make business in US.
And yeah, for sure. When you're in the chemical industry and entering into the US, getting through the FDA compliance and EPA compliance and all of these different things is definitely a challenge. So tell us a little bit about the technology, about the application of the technology, and where it's beneficial at.
Yeah, we create a silver-based platform. Is a US in Europe patent. So basically, we create a powder. We use 15 times less silver than other technologies, so it's much safer. It's not leaching. Sometimes it's cheaper, and because Nanox make and manufacturing it, so we can create different formulations. We have today more than 50 different formulations. We can apply the products in any kind of material, in polymers, in metals, in painting coatings, in nude. We can create different pre-dispersions and solutions to apply, but necessarily the product needs to be applied on the manufacturing process. So for example, in the blow film or extrusion process, we need to add the product during the manufacturing process. We can provide it by master batch or powder form or liquid. And basically, the silver-based products kill bacteria, fungus, and virus. So Nanox is the first company to prove around the world the silver-based product kills SARS-CoV-2. Depends on the material in 2 minutes. We have a partnership with European university to make this virus test. But our focus on the United States is much more in the packaging, food packaging business, because there are some antimicrobial additives we Nanox manufacturing. We can apply in different kinds of packaging, and you can extend the food shelf life, special fresh foods or organic foods. For example, we have a case with wrap film, a polyethylene wrap film. When you wrap uh, a fruit, we can extend the shelf life 15 days more. Maybe
Wow.
I share my screen.
Yeah. Excellent. So primarily fruits, fresh produce, things like that, or is your application also in meat and things like that, or is it primarily fresh fruits and vegetables and produce and stuff?
Yeah, meat is as well. We are trying to make some partnerships in US with protein groups to make the shelf life tests with meat. Uh, and but we don't have cases in meat yet. But I'm trying to get these cases in US. But fresh products, it's it it's better uh, because when the product fresh, uh, the efficiency of the antimicrobial is better. For example, when you frozen uh, some products, we have a very long shelf life, and in this case, uh, is if you compare in terms of the competition, the packaging with frozen sometimes is better
Mm.
because the shelf life is better. But fresh products we cannot froze, and
Yep,
because of this, we need to improve the shelf life. Could you see my screen? This is
I can.
a
Yes, sir.
papaya application. So here we have a packaging without Nanox, packaging with Nanox, one papaya without packaging, and if you compare this packaging using our products, we have 15 days more. Other cases in dairy, in rigid packaging, for example, fresh milk a gallon. When you manufacture a gallon using our products, we can extend the shelf life, the milk shelf life from 8 to 16. Is a double. So we increase the double of the shelf life, and you can increase 3%, less than 3% of the cost of the packaging. So
Wow. And
it's
so
very,
the Nanox technology would be in the blow molded container, the jug or the packaging to contain the milk and extend the shelf life.
yes. We supply the master bath, and it's like an additive, and you add like a raw material and make the extrusion blow process. So other, for example, in organic, this is an organic yogurt. So many brands around the world it's looking for to eliminate some chemicals to promote the green label products. And uh, here, if you compare, for example, yogurt, sometimes yogurt has conservants, preservatives like sorbitol, and if you eliminate the preservative from the food formulation and add our product on the packaging, we have the same shelf life. For example, the curve green and the curve red uh, is using Nanox in the packaging without preservative, and curve blue is using preservative in the food and without preservative in the packaging. So the shelf life is the same. In other
Wow.
words, we can promote health products or without preservatives, is much more safe to the consumers. So it's a very good claim. So we have some. This is the first. This results is from Nanox customers, but we have innovation team and lab, and we are trying to make some R&D projects with meat. And in US, the fresh meat is around 3 or 4 days fresh meat, and maybe we can, if you wrap the fresh meat using a wrap film using our product, we can extend for 5 or 6 days. So two or 3 days more. So it's very good. So we are looking for some partners in packaging and in fresh foods like vegetables, meat, salads, fruits, and dairy. So dairy is another other very interesting market, and
Sure.
this is my contact. So my email, you can find me in the LinkedIn Gustavo Pagotto. So
Yeah. And so Gustavo, what are some of the biggest challenges that you've found or that you've faced and overcome in regards to the people and the process of getting this to market as you've been overcoming some of the challenges, looking at the people and process that need to happen in order to successfully bring an innovation like this to market?
yeah, very good question. I every day I make this question for me, but when you speak for especially in the food and beverage companies, everybody has problems with shelf life, cross contamination, and some like that. But the brands and the products are selling, so everybody are selling, make money. So uh, this is a very difficult because there is a problem. I have a solution, but today the product is working well, so it's an improvement. And the challenge is convince the brands and the people to adapt the technology and to improve the product. So
Yeah.
this is the very challenging in the innovation process, because the the companies speak, oh, this is a problem, but are not using yet. So
Yeah.
it's a long
Yeah. So
process.
when you think about the problem, I mean, there's a problem at the manufacturer level, the producer level, and there's also a problem at the consumer level, right? So when you think about your technology and how it fits into sort of the return on investment for the producers, for the dairy producers, for the fresh produce producers, the packaging companies, things like that, are you is the benefit primarily for the end consumer, the person who maybe has the milk sitting in their refrigerator for an additional week, or is the
Yeah,
benefit also for the producers who are, is there a return on investment for the producers as well?
depends on what kind application, but specifically in the dairy case, in the fresh milk, the benefits in the fresh milk, the benefits is much more to the producer, because if you can extend the shelf life for a double, we can extend the logistic radius, we can sell more or longer, because the shelf life allows it. So, but in other hand, for example, when you have yogurts, so what do you prefer? Consume yogurt with preservative or without preservative? So
Yeah.
in this case, to the consumer, and but many consumers perceive this in the shelves. So okay, are you buy this because this is health for me? So, but depends on the
So
application.
the
You have
brand,
value proposition for the consumers, for the producers.
yeah, so the brand themselves, then they also can maybe advertise, oh, there's no preservatives in our product,
Yeah,
and but the shelf life still is maintained because of the technology in the packaging itself.
yeah, it's like sugar or fat. So many products claim so less sugar, less fat, or without sugar. So for the consumers is the very good benefit.
Got it. Got it. Interesting. Well, hey, it's absolutely been a pleasure having you on this episode of Optics in Action to learn a little bit about the technology that you're bringing to market. And I know I've got folks here in North America who will be interested in learning more about this and making some connections and things like that. So thank you for sharing a little bit of the journey with us of this innovation and the technology you're bringing to market here.
Ah,
Thanks for being on, Gustavo.
thank you so much. So the product is available in US. So we are manufacturing the product in Illinois and Florida. And thank you so much to the connection.
Fantastic. Thank you, Gustavo.